What's up, folks? Carlton from Carlton's Travel Adventures. I put some more videos up of my trip to Havana. Before I do that, I want to talk to you about Airbnb. I made a comment that I didn't like Airbnb, and someone said, "You don't know how to use it. It's great." I know how to use it. It's not rocket science. I just don't like it. Let me tell you why I don't like it. This is the first time I've used it because my boy wanted Airbnb. He uses it all the time. I just prefer to stay in a hotel, less hassles. I've heard nothing but horror stories about them, just being a pain in the ass. And then my first experience was a horrible experience with Airbnb. Let me tell you what happened. My first experience, and I'll tell you some other reasons why I don't like them in the past. I didn't expect this one to happen, but not surprised, okay? So, we going to Havana, May 7th to the 14th. We booked the Airbnb on May the 3rd, right? We've been looking for days and days and days, booked it May the 3rd. There are plenty of availability. Got this one lady, booked it. She said everything was fine. Charged my credit card for it on the 3rd. They got the notification that you're set, but because I'm a new member to Airbnb, they wanted to my photo, right? So I didn't send a photo. I kind of delayed the photo. I just didn't want to send a photo. You can probably figure out why, you know. And it turned out to be accurate by not sending a photo. But anyway, they wanted photo. Okay, so I said, I keep asking the lady from the 3rd, what's the address? Because the address you sent me so far doesn't seem accurate. I mean, it only has like the area, Veldado. Didn't get the actual street number and so forth. Just wasn't detailed enough. And also wanted to make sure that it was, you know, not shared. Because some of these comments, when you read them, they sound deceptive. Because if I have the entire apartment by myself, why would a comment sometimes say, you know, you have use of the living room, you have use of the refrigerator or whatever, you know. If it's my own apartment, of course I have use of it. It's my apartment. So some of those comments, it says I cannot shared, but you know the way the comments written, I just never trust them, right? My boys think I'm paranoid all the time, you know. But it said not shared, but I said read the comment. It seems like it's kind of deceptive. So anyway, I'm just like that. I want to make sure before I show up, you know. Because a lot of these things are shared, and I'm not gonna share apartment with anybody's house. You know, not gonna do that. Give me a hotel room anytime. So I hit her up on the 3rd after the confirmation for the address. We were leaving on the 7th, right? I hit her up on the 4th. No response. You know. Hit her up on the 5th. And also text her. She had a WhatsApp number there. I text her WhatsApp number, and she got the WhatsApp. No response. So I hit her up on Airbnb, hit her up on her WhatsApp. You know, please respond to me. Is it not shared? Boy said, being paranoid, he said not shared. Okay, and also where's the address? You know, it doesn't seem accurate. So I contacted Airbnb. I mean, it says, what's the deal? She's not responding to me. Okay, so they said, okay, we'll contact her to make sure everything's okay. They contacted her and came back and says, she said it's fine. Okay, but where's your picture? You need to put the picture up. It's about the 5th now. I said, okay. I put the picture up. Remember, she never responded to me personally. Airbnb told me, she said, everything's fine, reservation's fine. I put the picture up like the 5th, I think, or the 6th early in the morning, I forget. And then I got a text, a WhatsApp text from her saying, oh, it's a big misunderstanding. The space's already taken by someone else. Sorry for the inconvenience. I go, what are you talking about? It's been confirmed since the 3rd. You hit my credit card. Now you tell me on the 6th, I think the 6th, either late the 5th or early the 6th, that something's wrong? I said, please explain. She never responded. So I contact Airbnb and says, this is what she told me. They said, no, we talked to her, she said it was fine, just hours ago. I said, this is what she told me. You know, it's in Spanish, but I can read Spanish enough. I sent it to my boy, who knows Spanish. I said, that's what it says. It's already taken, sorry for the inconvenience. Just have to happen after I send my picture in. Could be a coincidence, right? So I said, just cancel the damn reservation and give my money back. They said, we have to wait 24 hours. Or not wait an hour, sorry, wait an hour. They said, we're gonna contact her ourselves, we have to wait an hour before, this is on the 6th now, before we cancel the reservation. We have to give her a chance to respond to us. I said, I got the response right here. They said, no, that's not what we told, that's not what she told us. It doesn't make any sense what you're telling us. I said, okay, all right. So, you know, waited for an hour. Then they came back and says, oh, we're sorry for what happened. It's officially been canceled. I said, what are you going to do about it? She can't just do this to us. These are the possible ramifications for what she did. You know, could be, we might do this. It's always might. We might do this, we might do this, we might do this to her for canceling reservation. I said it might means nothing because you're probably going to take it anyway because you want your share of the money, so nothing's going to happen. And we sorry for the inconvenience. We'll give you like $20 credit, you know, towards the next reservation. So that's not a good experience for me. First time using Airbnb, that's what happened to me, okay? So I had to book it on the 6th, just to try to find anything else on the 6th. And then I got, you know, something, lady confirmed, and I emailed her, texted her, and she said, okay, everything's fine. By then the picture was already up, obviously, from the 6th. So we got it the night before. All this time I'm thinking, that's why I don't like Airbnb. That's one reason. Other reasons, look, if I go into a hotel, I know what type of hotel it is, I know the brand name, I know it's going to be a nice hotel or whatever, or it's not even a 4 or 5 star, I mean, but I know it's a decent hotel, and I go in, there's no problem. If there's a problem with the room, I get another room. Other thing is sometimes I've had instances where I had to change the sheet more than one per day. Sometimes twice, 3 times for the day. Change the sheet for whatever reason. Give the maid a little 10,000 pesos, $3, $2, whatever. Tell her change the sheet. Call down, have somebody change the sheet. I give them 10,000 pesos. Change the sheets for me. Change it all the sheets. Pillowcase sheet. Change them all. I can't do that in Airbnb. You know, about to give you one set. Or in this case, the lady came on Saturday. I came Tuesday. She came Saturday to change the sheets once. Okay, so I've had more than one cases that I have to change the sheets 2 or 3 times for the day, and then, you know, I gotta have the convenience of seeing somebody in a hallway and said, you know, Senorita, you know, here's 10,000 pesos, change the sheets for me, real quick, all right? That's one thing. Security. I want to be able to know that when somebody comes visit me, they go to the front desk, they check their ID, and check them in and make sure ID is good, you know? I've had instances where guys in the Sasua got busted, the young girls said that they were 18 years old, 19 years old, but they're not, you know. I heard one horror story that scared the shit out of me, you know. A boy said that here it is, 2 in the morning, bang, 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 cops knock on the door. And he said, the girl's 16. What do you mean now? She's 18. He said, no, they're not. You gotta go to jail, okay? It's a scam. Obviously, the cops in with the girls, take it out of jail, okay, if you want to get off, give me $500, give me $1,000, let get out, you know. Now, I visit her, they go to the front desk check the ID, it's just legitimate before they come out. If they want to drug you or whatever, your ID's already downstairs, okay? So that's the second thing. I feel better with a hotel. Another thing, I got a friend here, right, in Medellin, he said he's a Airbnb expert, uses it all the time, he loves it, because it's cheaper. It ain't worth it. I seen one time he changed Airbnb 3 times in 3 days. Because he moved in, he said 2 places had roaches. Somebody said, read the reviews. I guess you read the reviews. Place had roaches. It said bad roaches. Some people don't care for roaches. Some people don't care about roaches. I do. I hate roaches. More than anything in the world, I hate roaches and flies because they're just unsanitary. Big roach I can kill, get rid of it. But those small German cockroaches, you gotta put a nightmare all over the place in the kitchen, drive me nuts, you know. Nowhere I live have cockroaches. I hire a service to come spray. I do not like cockroaches all over my kitchen. And I mean, they go in the bedroom and all. No, I can't take that. So my boy, I watched him over the last couple of months change Airbnb 3 times, in a month. One time they just walked in there and left. The next day, the person sprayed for the roaches, he said, but they drank the damn spray, he said. And next day they're still coming up all over the place, so he had to leave. When he checked another one in Poblado, so he checked there, it's supposed to be a separate entrance, but there was so much noise coming in for, to the person, when the person entered their spot, wasn't the right, entrance. It just said it was a lousy setup. He left. After the next day he left. I don't need all that mess. I go to the hotel room. The problem in the hotel room, I've been to the hotel room one time, we actually had roaches, or it has bed bugs. When I go to the hotel room, I get a flashlight, lift the beds up, look for bed bugs. I see bed bugs, bam, I'm out of here. Okay? Or give me another room, check another room. I go to Airbnb, check in at 1 in the morning or 10 at night or whatever, and your bed bugs. Where do I go? I'm stuck, sleeping on the bed with bed bugs, right? And that's why I don't like Airbnb. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But I don't like them. This is the first time I use it, and the last time I use it. Okay? So here's some more videos of Havana, right? Enjoy them.
So I just passed a big crowd of people pushing each other out the way, about 50 people, 60 people, all clamming to each other, trying to buy something in these red and white containers, like these boxes. So, I'm trying to, what the hell is going on here, man? They're fighting, they're pushing money towards the guy and the lady behind the counter trying to buy this thing, man. I'm saying, what is this? Is this what kind of food is it? I thought it was shoes in these boxes, right? So I finally asked this guy, I didn't want to take a video of it, causing an issue, because it's something illegal. So I asked this guy next to me, he's trying to get in too. Well, what is this about? ¿Qué es eso? He said, it's pastel, cake. They're all trying to buy cake. They're trying to buy cake, man. They're pushing money in, and it was a limited amount of cakes, probably about 20 boxes, about 50 people, and they're all trying to buy cake. So some people got theirs, some people, it ran out, and no cake. Took a picture right here of the cake they were trying to buy. There's two boxes, they get you buy 2 at a time. I got some kind of chocolate cake, so man, it's like a hard time even getting cake to buy, and they're fight over it. So that was cool. I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was shoes, some like shoes from outside the country. I wouldn't think it was food. But learn a lot here, man. It's all cool. I do feel safer. Safer walking around here than I do in other countries, because I think it's tourists are pretty safe. I think mess with the tourists, you probably have some problems. So I'm pretty safe. I feel pretty safe. The truth is, I don't like to take a lot of videos in poor neighborhoods. Sometimes people resent it, so I avoid it, sort of. I had a bad experience once in Barranquilla, where I had my nice Nikon camera walking down the worst part of Barranquilla. Just keep going deeper and deeper into Barranquilla, and guys got pissed at me about taking photos and videos. They were saying, I gotta start paying them for that. They got aggressive coming towards me, so I told them I'll delete the photos, and and no more photos. So I put the camera around my neck. I had to kind of record. That's what I did in Barranquilla. But now it's better to me just take my phone, do quick videos like this. It's just the poor area of town. That's all it is. Nothing spectacular about it. These guys in these little bicycle taxi, asked them to take me for a ride, show me around the neighborhood. He's talking about 10 cooks, which is about $11 or so. I said, nah, forget it. It's a tourist price. Fuck it. Then he walked away and he says, eight. I said, nah, forget it, I'm leaving. Check this out. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Just saw some mangoes for sale. Finally saw mangoes for sale, right? Mangoes. The sign says right there, 10 pesos. 10 pesos, right? Give the guy 20 pesos for two. What did he tell me? No, give it back to me, it's not enough. They said the sign's right there, 10. Everybody's buying it for 10. So no, not enough. We needs one cook, $1 basically. Or I said actually $1.10 or more. One. I said the sign says 10 pesos. So no, it's a mistake. Didn't have enough space to put, the extra zero for 100. Did you just say that to us? What shit was that?
That's what he said.
That's it. Am I making this shit up or what? Is it that bullshit? I'm gonna try it again. This other guy right here. Let's see what he says. See if he said the same thing. All right. One more try, and see what he says. All right. Watch this. Hey. So now I know where I am. Yesterday I was right here by the Capitol building. Me and my boy, the main. I had no idea when I took the bus to La Habana. I want to be with the regular people, and dropped me off that way. So I didn't know it was right on the backside of the Capitol, which makes sense, So the Capitol is right here, and La Habana is close by to the Capitol. That's cool. So, like I said before, it's pretty rough back there, and back here is totally different. But I do feel safer, like I said, here in Cuba than anywhere else because, we're walking last night, man, and other nights we walking 1, 2, 3 in the morning coming from places, right? On went to the club last night. I think it's called La Esencia. And we're walking back from the club at 2 in the morning. Other guys wanted to go to another club. I said, nah, I had enough. I'm not a big drinker and all that anyway. They already got me messed up on 3 hits of that special Cuban rum. But anyway, so we walked back in the dark, 2 a.m. Did it before, another night. And never had a concern. Friday night, bunch of kids out there walking around in groups of 5, 6, 10, a lot of kids. Boys too, and looked pretty rough. Never had a concern, never bothered us. I don't think they mess with tourists at all. So I feel safer. I wouldn't do this in DC. I wouldn't do this in Colombia, to tell the truth. It happened one time, and I wouldn't do this in Chicago, New York. A lot of kids walking around that late at night, and they'll probably mess you up. Happened to me, a friend of mine once in DC, walking around the wrong neighborhood at 2 in the morning trying to visit a friend. A couple of kids just messed him up, beat him up in the hospital for 4 months, two-story in DC, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. I don't feel the same here. Maybe the least tourists alone. Maybe if you mess with a tourist, rob a tourist, kill a tourist, you're doing 20 years or executed for killing a tourist. Limited dollars that come in from tourism, they probably need it. So they probably know the rules are, because we don't feel unsafe at all. 2, 3, 4 in the morning walking around, bunch of kids, and we never had a problem at all, okay? So that's like about Cuba. Old Havana. Internet Park. Just had lunch at a restaurant close by here. Getting ready to head back to the hotel. One more day to go. It's Sunday. I leave Tuesday morning, 8:30 flight. I was told I gotta leave the hotel, leave my Airbnb by about 5:30 latest. Get here by 6. I need about 2.5 hours to 3 hours of wait at the airport. It's gonna be rough getting up that early on vacation. Damn. But it's been good so far. Can't complain.
You've been in Colombia, right? You probably said down Colombia, right? So you know that's what they be saying. It's too big, it's too big.
It's a nice hotel here. $200 a night. Only for the wealthy here, baby.
said, nah,
Right in the Malecon.
I said,
Melia.
you better know how to cushion it.
Look at this, baby. The boys hanging out. 12 o'clock, talking a little bit, bullshitting.
Yeah.
But it is really nice.
I said, come on, Sean, you can't do that.
What's this called again? Melia something? What's this called?
Amsterdam?
I haven't been to Amsterdam.
You gotta do it.
I heard
It's more expensive, of course. It's €100. But the whole experience, the red light in the window.
Beautiful buildings, man.